Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again. Always with another one, and yes, it is always another one. Listen, look, it's been a lot of things going around, you know what I'm saying? And we've had our discussions about some things, and the fact of the matter is, we've had a lot of women pop up recently here and there and talking about the fact that they think that some women are reaching out to men in prison and stuff like that, but they think that the men in prison are winning over men that are free. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, but I do kind of, sort of. Yeah, you would think that the men in prison are winning as women because, yeah, you can control that man, and this and that. You can't control a man that's providing for himself, that has his own, that's not going to tolerate the disrespect and the bull crap that you're trying to bring to the table. Yeah, he's locked up. You're looking at him as some type of fictional masculinity and things like that, and that provides you a false sense of security. I get it. So, what we're going to do here now is we're going to go here to this particular situation where we had a situation where a hit got put out on somebody through cell phone activity within prison, and this is going to add to the context of the situation. Let's go here now. Let's put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
These three people have all been convicted in a murder for hire plot. Prosecutors say a key part to the plot was a cell phone that was smuggled into prison.
This makes a mockery of our criminal justice system, that we catch you, we incarcerate you, yet still you offend from inside a prison.
Prisoners with cell phones. This is an issue that Channel 9 has investigated for years. Officials say current laws limit what they can do about this. Our South Carolina reporter Tina Terry is live now in Fort Mill to walk us through this case. Tina?
Yeah, Erica, this cell phone issue nearly cost a local mother her life. Fort Mill police say that a hitman forced his way inside of her house and tried to kill her. Now, we are told by investigators that this was all orchestrated by a state prisoner who used his cell phone to set up the hit. That woman and her baby were inside their home at this Fort Mill apartment complex in 2021. Investigators say this man, Jerry Kennard, tricked her into opening the door.
He had managed to steal some mail from her mailbox, came over in the guise of saying that, I received your mail, and it's not mine. It has your address. I want to get this mail back to you. And at the time that occurred, then she opened the door and he made his way in.
Prosecutors say Kennard was a hitman hired indirectly by this woman, Amaya Givens. They say Givens was jealous of the victim and used her contacts to get to this man, Preston Hicks, a South Carolina prisoner. And they say Hicks used an illegal cell phone from behind bars to put out the hit.
She was a strong woman, and she maintained her presence of mind throughout that incident. She didn't panic.
Solicitor for York County, Kevin Brackett, says Kennard assaulted the victim, but that she managed to get out of the apartment with her baby.
A couple of things went on in here.
Robert Munn lived nearby when it happened. He says it's a shame someone could arrange this from prison.
They don't need to be talking on those cell phones, making it easier.
Brackett says the problem could be solved by jamming cell phone signals, but a federal law...
Now, see, and yeah, I'm going to go here now. Yeah, I think I did, instead of a quarter, I'm gonna put a dime in on this. Now, when we send people to incarceration, when we send male or female, it doesn't matter. When we lock people up for heinous crimes and things like that, and how are these individuals actually getting the resources that we have on the outside that they're not supposed to have on the inside. They're not supposed to have this now.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
They're not supposed to. From what I think, when you actually are in prison, because listen, look, this is the deal here. There's a difference between being in prison and in jail. If you're in jail, it's only for a super short period of time. When you're in jail, you get bond, things like that, stuff like that. When you're in prison, you're going to be there for a lengthy period of time, depending on your crime. It can range from, any range, but you're still going to be locked up for a decent period of time. It's not like jail. Jail, you're going to get out at a short period of time. But, to have cell phones in prison, I thought these people are not supposed to be privy to the outsiders' luxuries. I mean, I thought that was the case of being locked up, that you're on punishment and you're not allowed to have outside luxuries. That's what I thought this was about now. Okay? That's what I thought being in prison was about, is that you're restricted from outside luxuries. You can't eat the same foods. You can't get a prime rib from fucking Roof Crest and shit, cooked to your standards with the gravy mashed potatoes and the asparagus. I thought that's what we were doing here. But it seems to me that in the 21st century, things are being allowed with prisoners that are supposed to be locked up and not have the outside amenities that we hardworking people out here can enjoy with our hardworking taxpayer money that these people are enjoying inside for fucking free.
You old fish-eyed fool.
Government from interfering with radio signals.
It's very serious, and it's very easily solved. The law that prevents prisons from jamming cell phone signals dates back to 1934. There were no cell phones back in 1934.
And today,
Hold on. How is there a law all the way back from 1934 when there were no cell phones in 1934?
Thank me in the morning.
What the hell is that shit? This is how I know certain laws and things like that on the books need to be updated, just like marriage laws do. But saying, hey, that's neither here nor there.
today, a state senator told me that House Bill 4002 has passed both chambers and could be ratified this week. It would up the penalties for prisoners who use cell phones and those who smuggle them in. It would also allow new technology to try to stop those calls. Now, Solicitor Brackett says that the best solution is jamming those cell phone signals, but he says that would take a literal act of Congress. Now, all of the suspects charged in that crime we told you about have been convicted, and they are now in prison themselves.
Hey, shout out to that. Good. Cool deal. You know what I'm saying? They're in prison. They're locked up. Thank God. You know, it kind of is what it is. We're going to keep going here now, and we're going to hear from a few factors. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to the this chick right here that says that, you know, the men inside that are locked up are actually winning. So let's go here now. Let's see this. You know, here we go.
Jailbirds are up one.
Y'all dudes that's on the streets, y'all gotta step y'all game up. Y'all are losing to these dudes that's in the damn prison system, okay? I was on TikTok last night and I ran across a live. It was like 4 dudes that was in the feds. So I just tapped in to be nosy to see what they were talking about. Do y'all know it's like it was thousands of girls on there, like being so fucking thirsty, asking these locked up dudes, oh, what's your JPay? I want to send you some money. I want to come see you. I want to be your pen pal. Like, has the dating pool become that fucking bad that we got to reach out to niggas that's locked up for love. And these niggas is winning. Like, they taking all the big.
No. You don't have to. No, you don't have to. We understand why you're reaching out to men that are locked up. You know what I'm saying? We know why. Intelligent men, hardworking men out here in the free world, we know why. Because you are too intimidated. You are too you know what I'm saying, minuscule to actually deal with a man that has boundaries, that needs you to be in your proper place, and that needs you to have fucking respect. We know why you want to reach out to, them in prison. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We understand it. You can't deal with a man that actually is able to, do things for himself. You can't deal with the man that actually is able to, that needs you to actually be in your proper place as a woman within his life. You can't deal with that because you haven't been taught that way. Your mother taught you to do all these things, independence and all this other type of crap. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But your independence is leading you to a man that's not dependable. And that's the reason why you choose to reach out to men that are locked up and doing all these crazy ass things because they're not dependable. Let's go.
All the bitches, the bad ones too. Like, y'all dudes on the streets gotta step y'all game up. Y'all are losing terribly to some niggas in the penitentiary. What? That's wild. And don't be mad at me. I'm just saying. I guess they loving the jail talk right now. I don't know. It's working. Whatever they saying and whatever they doing, it's working. Every other female I know is dealing with some dude in prison. I don't know. But it speaks volumes about y'all dudes on the streets.
No, ma'am. That speaks volume. That speaks volumes about the low level thinking that a lot of y'all new age women have.
Well, what the French toast is there to think about?
I'm just being honest.
Just saying, we just gonna sit up here and be sure that we out here 304ing it up. Okay, she 304ing it up clearly, allegedly. All right.
And what is your damaged musclehead? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest here. You know, and that's what's going on here. That is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So now we're about to go here next and check some more things out. Let's go here right now to exactly the type of scenario that young lady just spoke about. You know what I'm saying? The men that are locked up with these cell phones, showing their faces, doing their things. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, man. As soon as I see that Dutch, I'm popping up. Dutch got you, baby. I got you. Don't even trip. Not on camera. Log out here. Not on camera, fellas.
Girl. Yeah, girl. See you jail, babe.
Green eyes, okay.
Green eyes is green eyes.
What's that? Also, green eyes. I'm taking all members. You hear me? Yo, Destiny, what's happening? Nipsey, you funny. Tell me, put us up. They want to holler at the.
So what you're seeing here now? What you're seeing here now is a group of men getting on one person's phone. Let's just keep this real now. You know what I'm saying? They don't all even have their own individual cell phone within that prison right there. So they're all collectively getting on this phone right here, talking to a bunch of women. And like the previous woman just said, I guarantee you, there are women on here picking and choosing between these men of who Jay pay that they gonna actually put some money on their books. Like, let's go here. Okay. If this is what, you know what I'm saying, women want to choose, if this is how they want to live their life, if this is what they think masculinity is, if this is what they think protection is, if this is what they think that men are supposed to be, which is locked up being told what to do 365 days of the goddamn year when they eat, sleep, and shit, you know what I'm saying, that proves the fact that women actually want to control men. Pay attention. Pay attention out there. That proves the fact that women actually want to control men, because these men that are locked up like that are actually being controlled. They're being controlled. When to eat, sleep, and shit. Daytime, you can't come out your cell, and you can come out your cell. You can't move this way. You can't do this. You can't not choose what type of bed you want to sleep on. You can't choose who actually you bunk with. You cannot choose anything in your life when you're actually locked up. As a man, you can't maneuver as a real free man locked up. You are a slave, and at the end of the day, that's what's going on here. So women nowadays are choosing men that are actually slaves in the mind and body and soul. So now, us free men are supposed to be intimidated by this factor right here. Okay, then we're supposed to be intimidated by men that are told when to shit, when to eat, and all other types of aspects. It's ridiculous. Here we go. Let's keep going.
Yeah, inbox. Make sure you put gold teeth. Okay, Miss Green eyes. That's right. Dutch. Gerson Block. James Harden.
I'm the youngest.
Again, gold mouth. Green eyes. Dutch. Gerson Block.
Or Pusheisty.
No, we ain't no bones, man. James Harden.
How are you not a bum, dude? What the fuck is that?
So what the French toast is there to think about?
How are you not a bum? You're locked up with other grown-ass people telling you when to eat, sleep, and shit. But you're not a bum, and I guarantee you, a lot of these women out here, they're going on his word right there. Oh, he ain't no bum. He did what he need to do. He a real man out here. He a real man out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he a real man. But at the end of the day, though, I guarantee you, all them cats right there, you know what I'm saying, that y'all see right now, they got children by some chick that they ain't taking care of because they can't take care of them because they locked the fuck up. The hell you talking about?
You old fish-eyed fool.
Shit is ridiculous. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? These new age minded women and the way that they think. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And it's sad. All right, we got a couple of more. Well, we got a few more here. Listen, look, let's go here right now. Let's check this out.
So how do cell phones get snuck into prison? First, you have to understand this line of logic. The only line of contact that a person locked up has with the streets is the visiting room. But a vast majority of inmates in prison are not receiving visits on a consistent basis, which would not account for the proliferation of cell phones in prison. There is only one group of people that have consistent access to the streets and to prison.
Corrections officers accused of trying to smuggle 9 cell phones into prison. According to a report, Sergeant Jasmine Cool sent off the metal detector yesterday. Deputies say she had stuffed the cell phones in her shorts under her uniform.
So this question is better suited for a correctional officer.
Right.
You'll thank me in the morning.
Right. See, that's the thing, though. It is better suited for correctional officers because they're doing the most. They have the most to gain. It's a lot of stuff going on inside these prisons that we don't know. A lot of these correctional officers are hemmed up, especially the women. They're hemmed up, whether it be through emotional attachment or through emotional attachment. And gaining, allowing these prisoners to gain personal information, and they're reaching back. They're able to reach out to the outside world and gain balance on some of these people. It also, works for males too. And that's what's going on now. That's the reason why they're getting all this contraband inside these prisons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy to me that these officers will allow certain things to happen, but it is happening. And this is the reason why, these people are able to reach out the way that they are able to reach out. But it's like, listen, look, we're supposed to have a certain level of discipline for these individuals, you know, and that's just the case. All right, here we go. Let's check this one out. Okay.
Okay, new tip alert. All right. So let's talk about the do's and don'ts. Like when you're on the phone with a nigga that's in jail. The 3 things that you should not say during your conversation. Number 1 is Number 1, what are you doing? He in jail. Ain't much he can be doing, okay? Number 2, what you gonna eat? Once again, he in jail. There aren't many options. Number 3, don't ask him about the case and things of that nature, because as soon as you get on the phone, it tells you this call is being monitored and recorded. It tells you that. So don't do that. Don't get him in more trouble. Don't get him mixed up even more. Let me know in the comments, like, if you guys have any.
Oh, yeah. There we go. You know, yeah. She's sitting around explaining certain things and what not to talk about while you're on the phone with a man that's incarcerated. These women are very prepared. These women actually nowadays, you know, yeah, okay then, cool. And everybody's sitting around here wondering why the free black men are not trying to deal with these bats out here. That, you know. Shit. Cause we know what y'all like. Y'all like dudes that's locked up. You like men that you can control. Because at the end of the day, though, the mindset of you liking a man that's locked up means that you know that you can control him by a certain aspect, especially once he get out. He has nothing to his name. He has nothing he owns. He has nothing to control. He has no leverage over you as a woman, and you cannot stand a man in the 21st century that has leverage upon you.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
That's a part of your submission. A part of a woman's submission is that the fact that, you know, when you talk about women marrying up, it's the fact that women marry up for a man that has leverage over her. I mean, is that true or false? I mean, what we talk about? Is that the case? You want to marry a man that you know is a provider, a protector, has all these amenities and provisions and stuff like that to bring to the table, or quote unquote. So yes, if he has all this and stuff like that, you want to marry up. That means that a man has leverage upon you. So, all right, here we go. Let's check this one out.
Cell phones are not allowed in prison, but you're also not allowed to pretend to scan an item at the self-checkout and put it in the bag anyways. But you know what? Doesn't mean it ain't happening. And see, there's me with my dual white-on-white Dollar General androids in my cell, and I can already guess what the next question in the comments will be. Well, how much do those cell phones cost in prison? A whole lot more than they cost at the Dollar General. I can tell you that. Depending on the economy at the time, anywhere from $500 to $4,500 from.
Hold on. What? You got it.
What the French toast is there to think about?
Damn. So these cats are paying thousands of dollars for a basic cell phone from fucking Dollar General. You know, this is not even an iPhone from the damn Apple store. Which in the free world, we're paying thousands of dollars for an iPhone from the Apple store. They obviously, if they're paying that amount of money for a Dollar General phone, how much you think an iPhone gonna cost up in that motherfucker? Like, damn. An iPhone in that joint probably will cost $3, $4, maybe $5 grand. Listen, look, you have to really be a boss in prison in order to goddamn get in order to get hold to a damn iPhone. But yeah, here we go.
From what I've seen. Well, now wait a minute, Jumpsuit. How did you afford a phone in there? What were you doing? Well, at first I started out as a lowly blacksmith, just taking random pieces of metal and turning them into shanks. And I would sell those around the dorm for $25 green dots each. But eventually I got into the snack game, the snack business. Yeah. And by the end of it, I pretty much had.
What the hell? Yo. Hey, I can believe it. I can fucking believe it. And this is the game right here. You know what I'm saying? Obviously that they're doing up in there. Hey, I can believe it though. I can believe it.
See, got a whole quickie mart down there in cell 226. Well, jumpsuit, you sound like you're pretty proud of yourself for going to prison. No, I'm not. But I mean, once you screw up and you're stuck there, you might as well make the best of it, right? And considering this was me before prison, I knew absolutely nothing about how to survive or what to do. I'd say by the end of it, I didn't do half bad.
So you're...
Yo, man, hey. Yo, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Dude told y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? The white boy told it. Zaddy told y'all hoes. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck the business is. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Man, wow. Okay then. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's how it's going down. And I guarantee you though, he's not the only one that profit out that shit. Other inmates profit and the guards, you know, the COs, all that type of shit. Everybody was profiting. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole profit situation. That's the reason why a lot of these inmates are able to gain the access and have these resources. Have these resources locked up like this. You know what I'm saying? With cell phones and stuff. Man. Okay. All right, we finna go here now. We about to check out this lawyer right here. She got something to say. Let's go here now.
Okay, real quick, for those of you who watch my TikToks from jail or prison on a contraband cell phone, this message is for you. It's October 4th, and today at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time, there will be a test of an emergency alert system, which will come across every single cell phone. And so if you're not supposed to have a cell phone, you'll want to make sure that it's turned off so that this alarm sound will not alert the authorities that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. And when you turn it back on, the alarm may go off at that point. So turn it back on carefully. Maybe stifle it in a pillow. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who are listening to...
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Why are you actually helping the damn inmates? Aren't you a lawyer or some shit like that? Like, you know, hold on. Is she breaking some type of ethnical code or something like? I mean, hold on. I'm trying to understand this. So yeah, though. Oh yeah. Oh, so you're out here. You like them felons too? Like, oh, okay then. Okay then, cool. Yes.
You old dish-eyed fool.
Okay then, cool. So all y'all women out here like men that are locked up. Okay then. Oh, hey, do your thing.
To this and saying, why would you be advocating for prisoners who are breaking the rules, who are using some device that they're not supposed to have?
Right.
Well, here's why. Although the specifics vary state by state, overall, making phone calls from prison is prohibitively expensive. Prisons, particularly for-profit prisons, but all prisons get a kickback from phone companies. They get paid to overcharge those who are incarcerated.
Who cares? They're fucking incarcerated. And see, this is the reason why men, for all these thousands of years, we used to control women's feelings. We used to control women's feelings so they won't do dumb shit like this. Now you got so much empathy and sympathy for men that are locked up. Ain't no telling what a lot of these men locked up for. It's a range of things. All these men ain't just locked up for petty crimes, okay? She probably she advocating for men that's locked up for a lot of some of them for heinous crimes, deletion, essays, all types of stuff, and she's sitting around here, well, you know, giving tips on what they need to do to protect their cell phones from actually getting the alerts, and they sending out those alerts on purpose. What the hell is going on? Somebody need to disbar this hoe. Real talk.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
You can't make this shit up.
Can't make this shit up. This is crazy.
For making phone calls. On average, a 15-minute phone call in prison costs between $6 and $25. And when you consider that the vast majority of people who are incarcerated are poor, that is a lot of money. Even if you believe that our system of punishment in this country is appropriate and rehabilitative and helpful, which it's not, you still have to believe that those who are incarcerated are entitled to certain rights, such as having basic human contact with their families.
Okay, basic human contact with their families is one damn thing. You're talking about having full-fledged cell phone, internet access to where they can get out here and interact with the rest of the world like normal people, hardworking people that actually have to pay a true cell phone bill and bills out here. What the hell are you talking about?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
This is fucking foolishness. This is foolishness. Who cares if your panties is getting wet for some dude that's locked up? And see, this is the reason why I'm sorry, man. Some women just don't need to be in certain positions out here, you know, because it's causing tragedy. It's causing a situation that we do not need to have with her empathy and sympathy. When we lock people up for a significant amount of time, we're locking them up for a specific reason. They do not need to have the same luxuries that we, as free people that decide to obey the law and do the right thing that we have. They don't need to have that.
What is your damaged muscle head? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
But the reality is that prisons are a racket. They're a way to make money. And so, yes, I am standing up for those who are incarcerated who may have contraband cell phones and reminding them not to get in trouble, not to have to go to solitary confinement or the hole as a punishment, also, which is totally unnecessary and excessively punitive. Some people are on the side of for-profit prisons, and some people are on the side of the people.
There you go right there. What did she just say? What did she just say? She just said that she's on the side of the prisoners, even though she's a lawyer. You know, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine then. We understand why. You know, yeah, man. Yeah. It is what it is out here. It is what it is out here. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty damn game out here, for real. It's a dirty damn game. You know, shit, man. It's a dirty game out here. But yeah, though, it is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure that you ring that bell, that you'll be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
talk about that some other time.
Now I want to talk about it now. See,
Fred,
another reason
Fred, I said we'll talk about that some other time.
You don't tell me what I can talk about. You don't tell me what I can talk about in my own house.
Don't you point your finger at my nose, Fred Sanford.
I'll point my finger at your nose and I'll point my foot somewhere else.
Katie, what are you doing? And she's like, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.